Here, are we saying what he is typing, right? Well, that's true. But we're also making him listen to what we were saying, right? Great, that's metaphysics, and we need something else to do in this movie. Isn't it? So, let's start to say things that he wants us to say. For example, let's begin with linguistics and math. Is it true that we can count numbers? Yes, that's true. We can count numbers. Can we also count a story? Well, it's not the proper word, but, yes, we can count stories, indeed. Great. So, at some point, there are connections between math and linguistics. Don't you think that stuff we see around are not only countable, but accountable? We cognitively reordinate experience by mediating objects with a narrative, but seems like we don't pay that attention to what we count. Seems like we go with the stream of consciousness, but if we pay that attention, we begin to see that all around us, no. We start to see as mathematics. But we start to see this with linguistics. Let me think about that. I'll tell you what we'll come up with later. Bye. Let's get back to the bits for a while. Hi. I really thought about what you said. I would say that this similarity is supposed to be natural. I mean, by natural, I could say that humans are born with it. Well, not that fast. When I said that, there are similarities, I was saying about language as something that moves in space-time. It was a metaphor, dude, but it also can be a model. Look, the classic argument about language being innate is that we do have, as you said in the past video, something in common on linguistics and math. As you know, there are plenty of uses in linguistics. Appropriating from math, linguists made lots of instrumental in the field. Two things. One is the use of mathematics by linguists. Other are the similarities that the structure of these two forms of communication have in common. Sure, they are different. But what about both have in common? These two forms are used by linguists because they are in some sense products of a same structure, a biological one. Humans cannot be not biological. They are 70% water. They are colonies of bacteria. Yeah. They are. Well, talking about colonies, did your cousin sent to Mars? No. All right, then. Have you heard about the epigenetics research in biology? No. Don't you think that genes are like blinded boxes, right? I mean, like something that is predetermined, like, you just cannot change it. Don't you? No, of course. I do not think that genetic code is unchangeable. Rather, I do know that our mutations and those are responsible, for example, for the fact that only humans can speak. Even we are simulating that capacity, but they are listening to us right now because this capacity has some regularities. Then, from those capabilities, they can produce our talks. Did I say model? When I said about similarities, that was the case that now, we were talking about coding and decoding something into different forms, representations. Now we were getting into something. Both we know that all known languages, with and without alphabets, include numbers, well, models for counting. Now, that's reasonable observation. And here, I see other models for describing, for let's say, counting objects in such an order that is meaningful, purposeful, with words. Besides that, what is a number? It is a category, or it is a function that we see as static. All languages have quantifiers in some sort. Whatever the quantity, it is in there somewhere. Though, wait. No. Let's move. Somewhere is a dangerous observation. Should we take it? I really want to take a break. Let's go connect to the Noonibola viewer across the mall. Sure.